What if I told you that money could be created out of thin air? What if banks could give anyone any amount of money? No rules, no limits, no checks. Sounds amazing, right? But what if I told you that this single change could destroy the entire economy? Today, let's do a thought experiment and watch how unlimited money leads to hyperinflation, chaos, and total economic collapse. Imagine a world where the central bank removes all the rules that exist to ensure financial stability, control inflation, and manage the nation's money supply. Banks don't need deposits or capital. They simply type numbers into a computer and create money. You want a $100 million loan to buy a small apartment? Approved. A shopkeeper wants $5 billion to stock up on rice? Approved. Every citizen suddenly has millions of dollars in their bank account. Everyone feels rich. Everyone feels powerful. For a moment, this feels like paradise. But this is exactly where the problem begins. Now let's examine what happens when everyone receives large bank loans at the same time. Imagine you want to buy an apartment. Under normal conditions, only a few buyers would be able to afford it. But in this situation, 100 other people also have 100 million loans and are trying to buy the same apartment. Because the number of apartments has not increased, competition among buyers becomes intense. The seller quickly understands this. Instead of selling the apartment for 100 million, the seller raises the price to 500 million, knowing that buyers have easy access to bank loans. Since banks are lending without limits, buyers simply return to the bank and borrow even more money to meet the higher price. The key point here is this: prices are not rising because the apartment is better or more valuable. Prices are rising because there is too much money in the system competing for the same limited asset. Here's the hard truth of the real world. Money can be created instantly. Real things cannot. Factories can't build cars overnight. Farmers can't grow rice instantly. Oil refineries can't magically produce more petrol. The amount of stuff stays the same, but the amount of money chasing that stuff increases 100 times. And when too much money chases too few goods, this leads to hyperinflation. A packet of milk costs $5 in the morning. By evening, it's $500. Why? Because shopkeepers know you have unlimited money. Money loses meaning. If everyone is a billionaire, being a billionaire means nothing. You might need a wheelbarrow of cash just to buy bread. Now comes the final collapse. Savings are destroyed, production stops, currency is abandoned. Your grandmother's life savings of 1 million can't even buy a cup of tea. Factories stop working. Why sell a car today for 1 million when raw materials tomorrow might cost 2 million? Working becomes a loss. People stop trusting the currency. They begin to demand gold. Or they return to the barter system. Rice for medicine, fuel for food, money no longer works. This isn't theory. This actually happened in Zimbabwe in 2008. The government printed massive amounts of money just to pay its bills. Prices doubled every 24 hours. They even printed a $100 trillion note, and still, it couldn't buy a bus ticket. In the end, people completely abandoned the currency. Imagine an auction for a single painting. In a normal world, people have limited money. The bidding stops at 1 million and the price reflects the painting's real value. Now imagine a world with unlimited money. Everyone has a magic credit card with no spending limit. One bidder says 1 million. Another jumps in with 1 billion. A third goes even higher, 1 trillion. At that point, the price becomes meaningless and the auction collapses. This is why banking rules exist. This is why money creation must be controlled. And this is why free money is never free. If you found this explanation useful, please mention that in comment. Also, please like, share, and subscribe.